Hey gang, September 7th, 2021, working on the Ion Cannon paint. We're in the close to final stages. If you recall, I had painted it with some grays, and it's very bluish in color. Now, I knew that that would shift as soon as I put down the first oil wash, which is why I'm wearing gloves. I like to use the black that's called Starship Filth. It's by these guys. I'm not even going to try to butcher the name. Essentially it's a warm black. It's a black that's got some brown in it. You can use any artist oil. I just try to find something that's very highly pigmented. This is very highly pigmented. Winsor and Newton would be good. And my process, which is different from everybody else's and has changed from time to time, so it just at the moment, I use odorless terpenoid as the solvent. I put it in a clean, empty Tamiya jar, right? Just the solvent, and this is in use, which is why it looks a little cloudy. And then, honestly, I just take a little bloop of the oil, and that's a very scientific term, bloop. Take a little bloop, and I adhere it to the lip, like, you know, like a little blob of toothpaste. And that's the setup, essentially. And I'm going to take a natural hair bristle brush. I like to use Kolinsky Sable for a lot of stuff. That's a little expensive for this kind of thing, but just any natural hair brush that holds a lot of liquid is good. This is a very old brush, as you can see. All of the paint is coming completely off of the handle, which sucks. Now, a couple of, it's actually making this probably harder than it should honestly be. What you're gonna do, what I'm gonna do, what I have done, is just sort of bomb the area, not soak it, but, you know, a sluice. You don't have to worry about it being too aggressively pigmented or too watery. It's almost infinitely tweakable. And it takes days to dry fully, if not longer, because it's oil-based. But the beautiful thing about that is that you can come back in with a little bit of the terpenoid dipped onto something and go back in and just wipe it completely off, or modify it, or feather it with another brush if you want. That is a good trick to do sometimes. Grab one of those. Anything that's a very soft, almost like a makeup brush, will do. So that's a good tip. The biggest important thing to know is not to use paper towels or napkins or Kleenex or anything that would give you lint. I like to use these little makeup sponge wedges that you get at the, this one's already in play, at the cosmetic store, Walgreens, whatever. That's honestly the process, and I've done that already to the petals, and as you can see, it completely changes the tone color-wise. It makes it more, as my friend Quincy said, taupe, which is such a wonderful and underused paint color. So yeah, totally taupe, baby. And you can see I sort of brushed linearly on the axis where the nozzle of the gun comes out, because, you know, that it wouldn't run down. It might, it's like blast, whatever. Yeah, and then that's pretty much it for that process. I will let this dry for the rest of the day, and then tomorrow we'll probably attack it with some very fine brushes for chipping detail. I don't think the model had chipping detail, but Star Wars models look good when they have that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Bye!